Hola. Oh Jesus. Okay. I can explain, okay? I can explain why I've been gone for so long. And holy shit, a lot has happened. A lot has happened every time I'm gone for a while. So I'm gonna be telling everybody, I'm gonna be catching everybody up on, let me just move this. Right. Yeah, let me just catch everybody up on what's been going on while I test out something. I need to go wash my hands first, actually. I'm eating a candy bar because I'm a fat ass right now. It's this Fast Break. These are my favorite Reese's. And I also have a Mountain Dew. I just got back from picking Alyssa up from school. And I wanted to test this out, what I'm about to do with my foundation for today, to see how like it wears, if it's gonna like look cakey or just not work out or look crusty as fuck as the day progresses. So yeah, we're just cleaning up our face real quick. And I cannot stress this enough because I see some videos of girls like doing all this shit, touching their phone, doing all this stuff, and then like, I don't know if they cut out the fact that they wash their hands, hopefully they do, or if they're just going right into just like doing their makeup, which is so gross because like whatever you're touching is all over your hands and then you're putting that shit on your face. That is disgusting. Ugh. So I cannot stress it enough. Wash your hands before you do your face. Or do anything with your face. Wash them phalanges. So let me tell y'all what I'm trying out before I get into the whole spiel. So this is my foundation that I've been using this time around. The matte Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. Oh, let me moisturize my face. Where's my moisturizer? Oh, it's on this side. And I am so not doing much. I'm literally just doing like my base makeup and some mascara because like I'm just trying to test this shit out because I have orientation tomorrow for a new job. I swear, either like always have a new job or I'm just not working every time I come on here. Still using my CeraVe, however the fuck you pronounce it. There's a goddamn fly in here. Anyway, so this is the foundation that I'm using this time around. Usually I use that Infallible, I think. I don't even remember. Maybe y'all can remember in my past makeup videos. But I saw this chick on TikTok today, actually, who said like, once your foundation gets down to like a finger width amount left, she like fills it up half with sunscreen. Or like, yeah, I think sunscreen or something like that. And then the rest with some kind of serum. And I wanted to try it because that is freaking genius. Because you get like a full bottle of foundation basically for free, right? Kind of. And I wanted to try it, but I wanted to try it with sunscreen and vitamin C serum. Because vitamin C is really good for your skin. So important. But right now, because this shit was already like down to right here, so I already like need some more. So right now I'm just like winging it, and I wanted to try it. Hers had hyaluronic acid in it too. Some kind of hyaluronic in her sunscreen. So I wanted to try it with this. This is the only sunscreen I have right now. So I put that shit in it, and it's like super thick. It is so thick, and it does this white cast on your face. So I want to see like if I can find a different kind. And I also put some of this. I love this shit. Just to like water it down a little bit. And I tested a patch out on my arm here before I went to go get Alyssa. But I need to test it out on my full face before I like show up at this orientation tomorrow looking like a goddamn fool. So anyhoodle, this is what's been going on since I've been gone. I've been in a relationship now for tomorrow's gonna be 7 months, our 7-month anniversary. And I'm mixing it because I filled it way too much at the top. So I'm mixing it with one of these eyebrow brushes. Like, pretty much soon after my Valentine's video is when we met, because we actually met at my job. He worked at the bakery there, and I was right next door to him at the deli, right? Doing my catering and shit. I was there for almost a year. Whenever I first saw him, I think I saw him like his first day there or something. I just saw the back of him, and actually I'm gonna insert like, son of a bitch. This fool just freaking called me from work to come get him. We have one car. We're using his car. And I thought he was gonna be getting out hella late today, so I thought I had all the time in the world to make me a little updated video and shit. God damn it. So I just told him, like, I'm putting on my face. Let me just rub this shit in real quick, and then I'll come on. Well, let me just finish what I was saying before I have to cut to a different time when I can actually finish this video. So like, I first saw him, I saw the back of him, and he was just so my type. And I inserted a clip in the beginning of him. That's my boo. That's my boo thing. He's 6'1". He is a thick guy, which I fucking love. He's got a mohawk that he doesn't like spike it up or anything, but it's just like mohawk. And he's got like a, what is it called, industrial piercing, and this pierced his septum. Oh my god, I love all of that shit. Love everything. He just needs some tattoos. We're working on that. Oh god. Okay, let me see. Well, it rubbed in really nicely, and it smells good. It smells like the sunscreen, which is so important, dude. Like, I don't put on sunscreen every day like I should. And now with me doing this, I'll be able to. I have some pimples on my nose. So I have to remind myself whenever I do come back, goddamn fly, that I need to update myself on how my face lasted. This is the powder I'm using. Tried and true. Oh shit, I just spilled it. Oh fuck. But anyway, he started talking to me first because he liked my hand tattoo, and we just like started talking about that, like where I got it done and stuff, and I just like, I thought he was so freaking cute. I ended up like inviting him just to like hang out and stuff, and usually like my go-to for like meeting up with people is like to go to the bar, but this time we went to my neighbors and hung out there because they're like my best freaking friends. So they had like a bonfire going in their backyard, and all that shit. Let me just add a little bit of contour. And yeah, so I invited him over, and some other girl that I was friends with at the time that I worked with, but she ended up being two-faced and telling all my business, and now I fucking hate her. I invited her too. We all got really fucking wasted, and that girl actually ended up like leaving because his brother worked at the store too. I worked with his brother, so I kind of like knew him first, but I didn't know they were brothers at the time until like I started talking to this fool. And his name's Juan, by the way. His name's Juan. My man's name is Juan, and he doesn't mind being in my videos either. He knows all about them. But yeah, so this other girl that I ended up inviting over had hella big ass crush on Juan's brother, and the original plan was like I invited him over too, and we're just all gonna get litty. But she ended up like leaving with him. Like, I think she got like blackout drunk. I didn't get too blackout, but I was like in and out, you know what I mean? And yeah, we ended up like, I'm not even gonna lie, we ended up hooking up that night, which my business got told, not by me. And homeboy literally just never left my house after that. He never left. He left his toothbrush here, actually, that night. He left his toothbrush here, and I'm like, excuse me, bitch, what are you trying to do? Because this ain't happening. That's all I have time for right now. But this is focus. It like looks really good. Like, it looks like it normally did. So we'll see how it wears, and I'll come back another time and finish this freaking story. It's the next day. We're back. Okay, we're in the same spot kind of where we left off. I just put my foundation on, which it lasted pretty well. It did really well. I love the coverage because my freckles are still showing. It's kind of like a BB cream. We've got an Alani. This is my favorite one. So the only thing we're redoing from yesterday is my bronzer. And then we'll continue with the story. Where did we leave off? We hooked up day 1. And he seriously did not leave my apartment after that. He would like see me walking home from work and he would like pull over and tell me to get in the car, and I'd be like, no, playing hella hard to get. But you know, the reason I played hella hard to get, like, okay, let's back it up a little bit. Before we even hung out, whenever I gave this fool my number, while we were talking, the first thing I ask is, how old are you? Because he looks like he's my age. That's no offense to him. He just looks older than he is, okay? This fool is 24. 23 actually when I met him. I was 33, he was 23. And right then and there, I was like, oh, we're not gonna talk anymore. But he was very determined, and I wasn't looking for anything. I literally was not looking for anything. I had been single for like 5 years at this point. I don't count the last relationship because it literally lasted 3 weeks. That's nothing to count. But yeah, I was just dead set on being single. I really wasn't trying to like go there with anybody, especially someone 10 years younger than me. But for a little hookup, for a little fling, a little fun, whatever, I was like, sure, fuck it, why not? Well, homeboy, like, for real, started acting like my boyfriend after that. Like, he got really clingy and just, like, would not leave me alone. And I even told his brother, I was like, you need to tell your brother to back off. Like, he's already acting like he's my boyfriend. Tell him to back off. Meanwhile, I am, like, also kind of loving it. Like, I'm a Leo. Okay, we love attention. My kid is... Alyssa's playing... She's watching a movie over there. Let me close the door. I don't even understand how the fuck it happened, because like, he's 10 years younger than me. He loves anime. I cannot stand anime, even though I've recently tried to understand it, tried to get into it, which he has shown me some shit that I actually do like. But other than that, it's just not my thing. Like, at first we were not musically compatible, which is very important to me. I don't know why he would go about showing me the music that he did in the way that he did, but he showed me some weird ass shit that I was like, this is not gonna work out. But as I've gotten to know him and we've been together for so long, he listens to some good shit. But it was not the shit that he first showed me. I'm like, why would you not pull out this good shit first? Why would you show me this weird shit? I honestly don't know how we even like first got together. I'm not even like, I'm not even lying. It's not a diss on him. Hi, mama. Want to say hi? No. Come in here and say hi.
No.
Why?
Because.
Why? Everyone missed you.
Hi.
You can't even see you.
I know. Don't show my outfit, Jesus.
What's wrong with your outfit? You're wearing sweats. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Is there something wrong with your mouth?
There's something wrong with my face.
No, you're beautiful. Okay, go away.
What are you getting ready for?
I have orientation.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Oh, I take my vitamin. I take these right now. Hopefully they work out. I found out recently that I am anemic still. I was born anemic, and apparently I still am. And I looked up the best vitamins for an anemic, and it's iron, obviously, B12, vitamin B12, vitamin C, and I think folic acid or some shit. I don't remember. But this has all of them in there, and then some. And I also have another story for this, but we'll get into that some other time. It's fucking crazy. I don't know. I think, like, I did start catching feelings for him which was really scary because of our age difference. Like, if it were the other way around, it'd be fine. I used to date dudes older than me. I dated a dude 8 years older than me and a dude 11 years older than me. I love older men usually. But now that I'm older, they're old. But a younger dude, like, I've had guys hit on me that were like 4 and 5 years younger than me. By the way, excuse my lip. I've been stress picking at my lips lately every time they're chapped, and it makes me look like a crackhead. So, but yeah, and I've been like, hell no, you're too young, you're just a baby. And then this fool comes along and I start catching feelings. I'm like, are you kidding me? And we just end up giving it a try. So I'm like, you know what, why not? I've become okay and satisfied in my life of the thought of like just being single forever, basically. And he's so young that he's got like a whole life ahead of him. Like, if things don't work out, he'll be okay. It'll be okay. He'll find somebody. My big thing with him that I would like to fuck with him a lot with is like any little thing that he did that I was just like not down with. I'd be like, deal breaker. And he'd always be like, nah. And just very persistent. And I love the persistence. Like, that always gets me. I love it when a guy is persistent and almost like a little bit crazy. And I told him in the beginning, I was like, if you want to date me, if you're trying to do this, I need my dude obsessed, okay? I need my dude obsessed with me, okay? Because I'm not like trying to play around. I'm not trying to like waste my time, because at my age, I am dating to like grow old with somebody. And this is like the things I was telling him. And apparently that's like, he said he like fell in love with me and wanted to like immediately move in and get me pregnant and all this shit. What, I know, these are all red flags. It's very immature, I know. But for me, I love this shit. I know I'm like going back and forth. It's like, it's so hard to like, I haven't done this in a while, and it's hard to like keep my thoughts on track. Recently, a lot has fucking happened and stuff, and my mind's been a little fuckety lately. But I'm trying my best here. Anyway, so we give things a shot, we make things official, and I'll tell you, the moment I fell in love with this fool is when he is extremely family oriented. His whole family is very extremely family oriented. They just like are together most of the time. He wanted me to meet his family like right away, and I was fucking terrified because normally, like, I hate the whole in-laws stuff. Like, I've always gotten along with my in-laws, except for Alyssa's dad's mom. But I don't like the in-law stuff, like going to visit, like, for holidays. This is just for holidays. Like, I feel like I can't fully be myself around, like, in-laws and, like, the family of whoever I'm dating, because I just feel like they're constantly judging me. Rightfully so, because I'm dating their son, I'm dating their brother, you know. So I would be judging too. But anyway, he wants me to meet his family right away. I'm hella nervous because of the whole age thing, and I'm like, do they know like how old I am? And he's like, yeah. And he's like telling me like his dad's fine with it, his mom's a little more on the fence, and I'm like, well, of course. I'm taking foundation off my freckle. He tells me that he wants to take me. He takes me to visit one of his tias who has passed away. And this is a big deal for him because he hasn't gone to see her grave since she's passed away. And he just, I guess it was kind of like a test for him that he asked me if I wanted to go with him. And I was like, of course. So we go out there, and that is when I meet the rest of his family, like his parents, his little sister, Oh my god, I can't remember. I think it was just his parent. I think it was just his parents and his and his Thea that we work with. He has a Thea that worked at our store too, but he worked with her. They both worked in the bakery, and I worked with his brother in the deli. Like they were just like all there. We go to the cemetery, and we just sit in the car chilling for a little bit, and then they show up, and I'm just like terrified, of course. But I get out of the car, I meet them, and then we go to the grave, and we just like have a moment of silence, and they're like, I mean, you can't really, you just got to be there, you know, you just got to be there for them, and that's all I was doing in that moment. I wasn't trying to be like, oh, how are you? Like, well, I'm trying to get to know anybody. I was just there, giving them their moment, hearing, like, letting them talk and stuff, and just listening and observing. It was just a very intimate moment. And after that, they wanted to go eat at this Mexican restaurant, and that's where I knew like we were gonna really get into the shit and all the questions and everything. But that is when I like fell in love with him. I know I never finished that part, but that is when I fell in love with him, was on the drive to the restaurant. He was holding my hand in the car. He was playing a song really loud and singing to it, and I could hear him singing to the song, and he has a good voice. And I'm just like side-eyeing him, not like side-eyeing, but like just looking at him and just like listening, and I just fall completely in love with him in that moment. So we make it to the restaurant, and it's just like the regular, like, how'd you guys meet? Me telling about myself and like letting them know I do have a daughter, and asking them if they're like, I asked them myself if they're okay with the age difference. It was just nice. It was a nice little dinner. So like at this point, like all that happens, we have dinner and everything, whatever, and then we leave. Basically, this fool moves in like I think a week later. I'm not even gonna lie, which is probably why, like, I know his mom had a rough time like accepting me, because I'm like this older bitch with a full grown ass kid, and her son immediately moves in with me, which I was not even okay with at first. I was like, you need to slow the fuck down, like. But he just kept bringing stuff over all the time and like spending the night most nights, and he lived with his family, he lived with them all. And I guess just like one night I gave in, and I was like, okay, just bring all your shit over, it's fine, move in, we're good, move in. And he gladly did. But yeah, that's basically how we got together, the gist of it. And let me tell you, it has been a roller coaster from the start. A roller coaster, to say the least. We have our ups and downs. I have hella trust issues. Like, it's not even okay. Like, it's not even funny. I have such bad trust issues. But I fucking love this motherfucker. And it scares me every single day. Like, there has yet to be a day where I'm not terrified to be in love. I'm not even gonna lie. Which, it's easy to just step back and be like, well, you were fine being single for like a long ass time, or possibly the rest of your life. So if things go awry, you're fine. You're just back where you were. Like, no, it's not that simple. I am just like all in this now. I want to grow old with this fool. I fell in love with his family, like, which is a first for me. I have never loved a family like I do his, not including my own, obviously, but I'm just like, I am comfortable to an extent with them, but still, like, at the same time, I'm kind of just like they hang out almost every other fucking day. And there's like some days where they like invite us to go eat, or they invite us over to the house, and I'm just like, you go, you go, I'm just gonna stay here, I'm gonna chill. Like, I need my social media, which is something that we bicker about. He just like doesn't understand where I'm coming from sometimes. And I try, like, I'm not being a dick. My social meter is close to non-existent. Like people drain me so easily whenever I'm around people that I can't fully be myself with, you know. I have to like just be on my best behavior basically. Sometimes I just need to reboot by myself. I've been alone for so long. I need my alone time sometimes so I can just reboot. And that's something that he and his family don't really understand. And like, I'm both like, I'm sorry I'm like this, and also like, you just like need to understand, like, it is what it is. I'm not being a dick, you know. I love you, you know, I love your family, but you need to respect like my boundaries too, you know. It feels like we've been together for so long, but today's our 7 months now, and it's been fucking crazy. We've been through a lot together already. It's just a story for another time, like the things that we've been through, but it has definitely been a fun relationship. He treats me the way I've been wanting to be treated for years. There's some things that he needs to work on. Obviously, we can all say that about ourselves. There's a lot of things that I need to work on, but we love each other, and I hope we can make things work. That's all I want. I just want the security of knowing that things will be okay and things will work out. Anyway, enough of the gushy shit. We fucking don't work at the store anymore. Neither one of us will work at the store anymore. He quit like, I think like 2 months ago now or something like that, and I quit like a month ago. I don't even know, dude. Like, time has gone by so fucking fast. I can't even keep up. But there was so much drama that went down at this job. Like, there's like a bunch of whores that work there that I just don't fucking like. I don't trust. And that was a whole issue on its own. And there was like people there that he didn't fucking like and that we both didn't like, and it was just like, it was a very toxic place. Like, those people, the ones that I work with, especially in catering, were the worst at like talking about each other behind their backs. And it was insane. And like, I've worked in a bar before with nothing but girls, and I've also worked in Walmart with like hella people, and it was not as bad as this job was. Like, people were so catty, so petty, and just like backstabbing. It was insane. And I just like, I couldn't. I hated it. I ended up hating it there. And it sucked because there was like a handful of people that I actually really loved working there with. Let me do my mascara off camera real quick. Okay. We're done. Can you focus? Can you focus on my skins? Well, anyway, the foundation looks pretty damn good. I think it just needs to be like a little more liquidier, but I filled it up too much, so I'm just using it to like maybe this point, and then I'll put some more of this shit in there to make it more liquidy. And yeah, I'm gonna start doing that from now on because that's gonna save me hella money. I want to get into like the whole spiel of why him and I left the store, but on my part, like when I left, I can't tell it yet, man, because it's a whole nother story. Like, there's a whole background to it of what led up to me quitting. At least I quit. I didn't get fired this time. I'm not gonna lie though, there are some moments that we had up there that I'm gonna miss. I'm trying so hard not to say the name of the store that we worked at because I'm not trying to get sued, even though I'm pretty sure nobody from there is going to ever see these videos. Him and I got in trouble a few times because we would talk to each other way too much. And like, when we first even like started messing around, and when we like first got together, there was a Starbucks in the store, and that's where I would like go chill to have my breaks and my lunch. And he would come over and just like sit down and chill with me like he did not give a fuck. And he would not be on break. So he would get in trouble, and he worked in the freezer in the back. That was like part of his job, was like going to the freezer and putting away boxes of shit. And we would like text each other, like the bathroom was right by the freezer, okay? So I would like text him whenever I was going to the bathroom to see if he was in the freezer.